Hi, I'm Lily and welcome to my channel. And today I am going to be continuing with my Inner Beauty series. And the chakra that I'm going to go over today is the third chakra, the Solar Plex. But before we get into the energy of the Solar Plex, I want to go over today's energy. So today is a strawberry super full moon under the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. So now, the reason why I wanted to do the solar plex today as the healing chakra energy is because the chakra's element, the third chakra's element, is fire. And today, being the super full moon in Sagittarius, a fire sign, I thought, that's perfect, right? So I'll go over the energy influences today and how it'll affect us. And then I'll go into the solar plex. So with this super full moon, it means that it is huge. It's bigger than normal, this moon, and how it affects us being so close to the earth, its energy. Us humans can feel super sensitive, hypersensitive. Our emotions are running high. And it's a time to release. So every time the phase of the moons turn full, it is time to let a lot of things go. However, we are under the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, which happens to be a very optimistic fire sign. Sagittarians love higher learning, so if we can't figure it out, we're gonna find ways to study, learn, research. We're gonna figure it out. Because we are a fire element, which means fire is that strong will, determination to get things done. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Sagittarius, being the last fire sign of the zodiac, tend to be a little less intense. Still very intense, but because they're at the end, they've gone through the Aries, the Leo, and that intensity kind of slows down a little bit at Sag. But nevertheless, there's still fire, fast action, determination going on. Now, the element of fire is, one of the things, or a couple of the things that fire does is just burns things down, right? It burns away impurities, and it can burn down landscapes so that we can start fresh to grow new, healthy landscape. And so this is a great opportunity to start fresh with fiery determination to get things done. We are a mutable sign, so that means we can figure out ways through challenges, again, to get things done. So now let's talk about and this influence, by the way, this super full moon is most powerful 3 days before the full moon and 3 days after the full moon. Its energy is super powerful. However, its effects can last up until the next full moon. So whenever you catch this video, know that whenever you're under a super full moon, it means things are intense. And anytime you see this video and you want to learn more about a fire element, here it is. It's all about determination, will, courage, and taking action. And so now, this is why I chose to work with the solar plex, because the solar plex is of a fire element. The color is yellow, so I like to think of the sun in our belly. It's located in our belly. It is the furnace of our digestive system. And it is our gut instincts. So there's most of the time, I know for me, I listen to my gut. As I got older, I got better at listening to my gut. And even still, I'm not perfect. I will feel and sense certain things and then question it. But as we get older, we learn not to question it so much and take the necessary precautions moving forward. As long as we're moving forward, right? Now with the solar plex, again, our gut, our digestive physically governs our pancreas, our digestive system, our spleen. The way that if our gut instincts are off and we have a meal, I know for myself, get an upset stomach, or our stomach can literally hurt, because of, our emotions being, and our chakra actually being out of balance. It could sometimes be very difficult to digest our foods properly. So with all that being said, I'm going to go now over the solar plexus chakra, which is the sun of our belly. When it is in balance, it is, well, obviously we're confident. We have very strong determination and will. Our gut instincts are spot on. We do not question it. We're strong-willed. We have a great sense of assertiveness, and assertive without dominating others. So there's a talent to that, I think, and when I see it, I actually love it. When I observe people in conversation being confident, but not over dominating others, and just having a really flowy, nice conversation is actually quite wonderful to see and feel and be a part of. We have a strong sense of self or uniqueness with still being connected to others. We're very organized. So when that chakra is in balance, not only do we feel determined to get things done, but we put in these steps and abilities to organize ourselves and our skills to take big or baby steps to getting it done, because that's what it's all about, right? And follow through with the responsibilities. We become reliable. We have a strong sense of self-esteem, self-respect. We have the ability is really strong to manifest our goals because it's in alignment. It is balanced. It is strong in our boundaries. We're able to say no and keep it moving. When this chakra and you could feel it, our chakras are all connected, right? These are 7 main ones: the root, the sacral, the solar plex, the heart, the throat, third eye, and the crown chakra. Zoop, all connected. When one of them is off, all of them can be off, or, stagnant or slow in movement, in energy. And when it is out of balance, when our solar plexus is out of balance, it's the opposite of having confidence. It's lack of confidence. It's suppressed emotion, is anger, it's resentment, it's afraid of being alone or doing things alone. You may feel passive when that chakra is off balance, your solar plex. Again, overly sensitive, and criticism can be taken seriously to heart, too personally, easily upset. Another feeling that we can experience when our solar plexus is out of balance is being unable to make decisions. So we also allow other people to confuse our minds and knowing, and then becoming clouded thoughts and unable to make decisions. We fear power. That's again like becoming passive. And then also the opposite is like the need to dominate and to control others because we fear not being heard. We're super stubborn is another experience of that, your solar plex being out of alignment or balanced. We're just unable to go through the natural flow of life. And I feel like, a lot of us go through this possibly almost every day, right? We feel the need to have security in ourselves and materially and emotionally. Another thing is a lack of drive and direction when our solar plex is out of balance, and also feeling overwhelmed. Another sign that your solar plex needs some healing is constantly being active without being productive. A lot of you might know what I mean. So, you could do busy work but not be really busy. um, I've been there, and I've been through all of these experiences with my chakra being off balance. And I've also been in the place where I feel like I have that chakra in balance, where I feel more confident and organized and able to connect with others. And those though that feeling, that chakra feels really good, that means also my other chakras are also connected to being more aligned. And so now let's talk about some ways that we can bring some healing, the inner beauty side of healing, which is, I have a few tips. I'm going to share 3 of them today. The first one is, because I do this myself and I think it helps us to write. I tend to think a lot, and when I feel like I'm going to miss out on some important information that I need to get done, I'll take it down on paper, I'll write it down, even if it's an outline, and then I know what I have to do. So it's simple as that. If it's about organization, write it down. If it's because you just need to get your feelings out, journaling is a great way. So write it down. Breath work. So I teach meditation, and I also help with healing the chakras, but you don't have to meditate. It's a wonderful practice. I meditate 20 minutes a day. I know a lot of people who tell me there's no way I can do it. And so for those who feel like not yet, I'm not there for 20 minutes, Lily, I can't do it, here's a tip. Whenever you feel any of the things that I've mentioned with your chakra, your solar plex being out of alignment, take a moment, take a pause. You can do this anytime, anywhere. Separate yourself, go into a room, and just breathe in the color yellow into your belly. And when you inhale, count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting evenly and listening to your breath in and out instantly starts to bring a calming over your body. Your muscles start to relax, your shoulders come down, your face relaxes. Everything just starts to, when you breathe, relax. As you do that, and you continue to do that, I like, when I know that it's about confidence and fear and things in that regard of being out of alignment, is to inhale the color yellow, because the solar plex is the color yellow. Inhale, imagine that you're inhaling the color yellow, traveling from the bottom of your feet, up your legs, all the way up to your stomach. And then exhale, visualize the color yellow expanding out in front of you, sides of you, behind you. You can imagine the light yellow, like the sun, just expanding around you, bright around you. You can do it with breath work. You can do it walking down the street, visualizing this yellow, beautiful sun-like energy just surrounding your energy and your aura. That is a practical step for you to do at any time that you feel stressed, overwhelmed, or any of the things that I've mentioned just previously in how your chakra can be out of balance. So that was tip number 2. The first was writing, the second is breathing, and then the third is, I teach virtual masterclasses at Pure Maven. Check out the link in the description box. And I also teach power, the 7 chakra power classes. I'd like to help as many people as I can take these practical steps in healing and self-love. So the third step is using a beauty tool like a gua sha. So it's a tool that helps with moving the liquid and fluid, the lymphs from your skin and out, and releasing muscle tensions in the face, and saying affirmations as I go along and teach you how to use the gua sha. So it's two parts. I teach you how to use the device, the gua sha, and then I also incorporate affirmations, beauty affirmations. And it doesn't have to be beauty affirmations. They're just affirmations to make you feel good. So that's tip 3. The other way that you can use self-care if you don't have a gua sha or any kind of beauty device is simply when you are removing your makeup. Water is such a healing energy, an element. Just when you splash water on your face, there's a sense of relief and release and cleansing. That right there can be a moment for you to say an affirmation like, I am wise and loving. I love myself and the skin that I'm in. Like those are the moments that can be so meaningful for you. Like those 5 to 7 minutes in the bathroom at night when you're doing your skincare routine, to really hone in on this is one-on-one time with you and your soul, and really connecting to feeling good about yourself and saying affirmations as your, like I said, if you don't have a beauty device, just using your hands when you put on your eye cream, when you put on your moisturizer, say an affirmation and breathe into that before you go to bed, and you close your eyes. I love to, if I'm exhausted, just say, thank you. I'm so grateful for this day, that I made it, that I'm safe, that my family is safe, and that everything worked out the way that it did, in the best way that it could. So staying in gratitude is another great way of keeping the solar plex in balance. So I hope these tips work. I hope that you would use them in your day-to-day life. They're, like I said, practical tips. You don't have to go looking for healing all the way somewhere out there. It could be in your present moment at any time that you feel like you need to check in, take a breath, visualize color, say something really beautiful, and you will be connected. All right, well, I hope that helps, and enjoy this energy, and I look forward to seeing you in my next Inner Beauty series. Bye.